I play Kathy, who is Jack's fiancée. She's an eye doctor, paediatric eye doctor. They met when she was a medical student doing part of her course in physical therapy, and they became engaged. She doesn't know that he's working in the CIA. He's sort of the everyman, isn't he? I mean, I suspect that's, although you can't really be the everyman looking like Chris Pine, but you know, I think that's sort of the idea of it, is that it is, as I said before, instead of this kind of 007 character or the kind of Jason Bourne, it is the guy that's kind of found in the middle of something that he can't quite cope with and finds that, you know, he can. So it's more along those lines than the kind of absolute trained killer, although he is also a trained killer. Thrillers really aren't done very often nowadays, and I suspect actually it's because you have to be told by a really good storyteller, and I think that's really where Ken Branagh comes in, you know, because he's a very, very good storyteller. So I think, as opposed to it just being the sort of everyday action film where you don't get the kind of performances, you don't get the story, you just get action scene to action scene to action scene, with a thriller you really have to kind of build the suspense up. So I think that's what's kind of interesting about it, and hopefully what works about it and what worked about the previous films before. He is definitely going for the action director, yeah. I mean, and it's fantastic, you know. Once again, because he's such a great storyteller, as you sort of, you know, see in his earlier film work and in Thor. You know, you kind of you know that you're in the hands of a storyteller, and they're very rare. You're also in the hands of somebody that understands cinema, so can create something that's visually extraordinary. But you very rarely get somebody who can do action and do story. So it, you know, he's very exciting to work with, and the level, he's meticulous in everything, you know. So I think that level of care and detail will hopefully be something that that people can really see in the final film.